Like
Yeah,
I'll do my part. I'll like go and do that. I'm not gonna go door knocking because it's fucking hot outside, and I'm not
it
gonna
is
be
hot
dying.
right now. It's hot.
I'm not dying just to get clients. Like so I'm not, and it's dangerous. Dude. Did I
Oh
send you the
yeah.
video?
Which one?
I
I
sent
saw
you.
most of them today.
Did I send you the video with the man that's knocking on the door and then he fucking?
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain? Sure.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions. Are you sure? Are you sure?
He's talking to himself like,
He's
yeah.
fucking. Oh my god, that guy is so creepy.
Who are you?
What? Yeah? Are you sure?
Who are you?
Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about AV. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to rape her and kill her. Can you have her open the door? I'm going to rape and kill the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife and a gun. Yeah, and I'm going to knock on her door again. All right. Are you sure?
And I
Yeah,
could
that was
just,
probably like on some kind of drug. I don't know
dude,
what,
I don't
pero
know, but like he was talking to the guy and saying like, "Oh, I want the girl to open the door for me because I want to rape her and kill her. I have a knife."
yeah, with his knife and
I
yeah,
was
in the
like, "What
bag.
the fuck? I am not door
This shit's
knocking for
crazy.
shit."
Dude, no. There's a lot
I'm
of crazy
like,
people out there.
I would not door knock.
That is, unless you go with like a dude or something and
I like
just
they can't
outside.
fucking do something to both of
I
us.
said outside, all right?
Well, see, you're not gonna go
Can you come out here,
inside.
sir? In the hot sun?
Hey,
Yes.
are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you
Are you
sure?
positive? And then I just want to give you a card.
Yeah.
I just want to give
So
you a
creepy.
card.
Nobody's even there. You're all talking to the door.
I mean, are
What?
you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm just gonna leave it right here.
Are you sure? I'm leaving. Staying.
That shit creeped me out, and I was like, "Fuck
That
that!
is
I am not
creepy.
about to go door knocking." You know?
You have proved that you fight well. Now you can join us.
Keep cupping sweats. Wake up, check your phone. Ignore the alarm, you're still alone. Wake up, rewind the night. Who are you? But also kind of who am I? Wake up, check your phone. Pre-party for the apocalypse. Don't forget to RSVP.
Pardon.
Todo chiquillo, mira.
Pardon. All right. So, what are we
All right.
talking about today, Crystal?
So today we're talking about a lot of random things.
Ooh, it's a normal
Oh.
episode. It's a normal episode.
I know we
It's a
had a
normal-
couple of things. Huh?
Yeah, it's a normal episode.
Yeah.
It's just a whatever
It's just
episode.
whatever we want.
Ya, Cristian, sí.
Yeah, pues
Ya
yeah.
no estés jugando.
You
Ahorita
need.
no,
All
ahorita
right.
no estamos para andar jugando, ¿eh?
I know.
Tengo que
All
ir a
right. Yeah.
lavar. Tengo que ir a lavar.
¿Tienes que ir a lavar? ¿Tú no fuiste? ¿No fuiste?
No, güey, no fui.
I knew it. I was like, no, hey, fuck it.
No fui a lavar y tengo que. I have a fucking I have a little event thing on at 10 or 9 in the morning
When? Tomorrow?
tomorrow. So I'll probably
So
just
you're
wake
gonna
up.
wash right now?
No, I'll probably wake up early and wash
Oh.
whatever.
Oh
Early, like really
no.
early.
At what time do they
Oh
close the laundromat?
no! Huh?
No, because it's early and like something always happens.
What?
Like clothes wise, like your clothes is gonna be wet, it's not gonna dry in time. So it's better to
Oh,
always do it the night
I'll
before, no?
wear it wet. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit. It's
So
gonna fucking dry by the time you go outside. It's so fucking hot.
it's
It
so fucking
dries.
humid.
Poof.
It is so fucking humid in
Oh,
San Antonio. It would fucking dry.
it probably would. It'll probably
It'd
just
probably
keep
just
it
be
wet,
like,
dude.
whew, like fucking like Wonder Woman. Y de que seca, así de
Ooh,
volada.
yeah. Yeah.
Mejor me voy volando, güey, ya.
Ya, ¿verdad? Si llegas, te secas, así.
Así de
Boom.
volada.
Kill two birds with one stone.
¿Verdad?
Eh?
¿Verdad?
You're all
¿Verdad?
like all chill, ¿verdad?
¿Verdad?
Simón, que yes. Okay, go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of FINADULTING. My name is Lorena,
And I'm Crystal.
and she's Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Anyway, so today we're basically talking about everything. We're just updating you, you know.
Couple of things here and there.
And actually, I wanted to get into the whole, the tragedy that happened in El Paso. It's been 2 years already, Crystal. Has it
Yep.
been 2 years? It's 2019, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
we're in
yeah, 2
21.
years. My mom was supposed to go to that Walmart that day
Mm-hmm.
that it happened. And usually my mom, like, she's not like an older lady, you know, she's like 57, 58. But she likes to, she doesn't really work. So she like goes out and she'll be walking around Walmart and,
Yeah.
but this distraerse, you know? So she was going to get dropped off at that Walmart and she usually likes to hang out in the front. Like to
Oh,
sit there,
yeah.
And I remember from hearing from what happened is that he went
He
in
was
and he went
shooting.
straight shooting at everybody in the front and
Yeah.
and it's just awful to think that, my mother could have been there.
Yeah. And what
And it's
happened that
like
she didn't go? Like what?
she said that she said, I don't know, like all of a sudden she just didn't want to go. She was like, no, I rather not, or I just. But it's so
That's
weird
weird,
because my
huh?
mom has that little,
That little
the
where she's like, oh,
little,
I better not.
like the intuition kind of thing,
Like the sixth sense kind of thing.
I don't know. It's so weird. But thankfully, she just didn't end up going because, knock on wood, it would have been,
Yeah.
I know it would have been bad because she would be hanging out in the front,
Yeah, no, I know.
and when she told me, oh, I was going to go, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? No.
I'm like, no,
And
well, that's
everybody
good though
was
that she didn't.
and everybody was so afraid to go to Walmart. And then like there was so many after the incident happened.
And I think that we also heard that there was gonna be other shootings at other places. So
Mm.
people were staying away from those places.
He drove from where? Where is he from?
I think he was from Dallas. Yeah.
He drove from Dallas to El Paso
Yep.
to do that. So it's not like a fucking like, oh, out of the blue, I'm gonna fucking go in.
No, like he was
No,
planning
it was
shit.
like planned and shit, So there was racism, and we're not stupid, there's racism everywhere. But it was almost kind of hidden. It's like, it was
And at
like
a
if
point, just
people would
everything
feel
came out.
ashamed or like they were like, you had random people that didn't give a fuck, but there was like it was kind of hidden. But then
Yeah, I
when
get you.
when he made it like, hey, he made it
Like it's
okay, like,
okay
hey, so everybody just came out fucking blasting
doing crazy shit.
and so the victims, it was 22 victims. Andre Anchondo, he was 23. I'll show a picture of him here. It says the brother of Andre Anchondo posted that after spending the last 24 hours searching for his brother, he was informed that
Damn.
Andre was one of the victims of the Walmart shooting. Andre is the husband of Jordan Anchondo. They leave behind a child who was injured in the tragedy. And then Jordan Anchondo is another victim. She was 24 from the US, of course, and she says the AP confirms that Anchondo was shot while shielding her 2-month-old son. She is a mother of 2
Ay.
older children, according to her Facebook page. Arturo Benavides, an older gentleman, he was 60, and family members confirmed to KTSM Sunday morning that Benavides, a South El Paso resident, never returned from Walmart. He was an Army veteran and Sun Metro transit operator until his retirement in 2013. Leonardo Campos, age 41. Maria Flores, age 77. Raul Flores, age 77. Jorge Calvillo Garcia from Torreón, Coahuila. He was 61. Adolfo Cerros Hernandez, age 68. Alexander Gerard Hoffman, age 66, from Germany. David Johnson, 63. Luis Alfonso Juarez, 90. Oy. María Eugenia Legarreta Roth, age 58, from Mexico. Elsa Mendoza Marquez, 57. Maribel Campos Loya, 56. Ivan Filiberto Manzano, age 46, from Juárez, Mexico. Gloria Irma Marquez, 61, from Juárez, Mexico. Margie Record, age 63. Sara Esther Regalado Moriel, age 66, from Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua. Javier Rodriguez, age 15. Oh, chiquito.
Damn, yeah.
Teresa Sanchez, age 82. Angie Englishby, age 86. Juan Velasquez, 77. It's just sad,
It is.
that these things happen. And it's insane because there was a, a time where they were shooting at schools. It was like they just kept
Yeah.
doing that. And then
Like it
now
kept happening over and over and over.
And then this started happening where everybody kept shooting like at public places.
Yeah, like what happened
You're
over
like,
there at the gay bars. Remember that shooting, the mass?
yes.
Yeah, and then the concert in Las Vegas, shooting also. Just crazy shit like that.
Well, it says here on the El Paso Times, El Paso might be closer to the 2-year anniversary of the August 3rd, 2019 massacre before the accused shooter faces a federal jury. The trial of Patrick Cruces, I don't know how to say his last name and I don't care to say it right, accused of fatally shooting 23 people at an El Paso Walmart in an allegedly racially motivated mass shooting will likely be impacted because of the COVID-19 pandemic's
Yeah.
impact on the court system. It could take even longer in state court. I don't even think that he's done it yet.
No, it says here that federal prosecutors are currently deciding whether to seek the death penalty against Crucius on the hate crime counts to which he had also pleaded not guilty. They are expected to make a decision about July 30th, which was a couple of days ago.
That's true.
So I don't know if they actually came up with
In federal court, he faces 23 counts of hate crimes resulting in death, 23 counts of use of a firearm to commit murder during in relation to a crime of violence, 22 counts of hate crimes involving an attempt to kill, and 22 counts of use of a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence. In state court, he faces 1 count of capital murder of multiple persons and 22 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Oh, I don't
Mm,
think we've gotten anything as
nothing
far
yet.
as, yeah, so we're all, what do you think? Like, do you think he should get the death penalty, or should he fucking suffer
I honestly think
in
he should suffer.
isolation and shit? Fucking think they will.
Honestly, like, yeah, like I think death is probably the easiest way out for someone, and I feel like waiting and like hoping to be out because it feels horrible. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather him just rot in jail.
I'd rather him fucking stay in isolation. Like,
Honestly, yeah, well, just rot in jail. Yeah.
yeah, it's, yeah. Because I feel like, yeah, it would be
What do
such
you?
an, yeah, I think it,
What do
I
you?
would,
But what do you think? I know there was a couple of things like saying where like there was more than one person.
Mhm.
What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Like that was being said for a while after the shooting. I guess apparently there was some people that saw more than one shooter.
Oh,
What do you think about that? Do you think like maybe there could have been more shooters involved, or do you think it was just him?
I don't know. And I don't remember hearing that there was more shooters.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There was
Yeah.
when all this happened. I guess there was some people that were at Walmart saying that there was more than one shooter. I know that a couple of them said that, and people were saying that the guy that got arrested wasn't wearing those pants from the pictures. I don't know. It was just I don't know. I just thought maybe you knew and heard about that, but
No,
they were saying that yeah, there was more than one shooter, but who knows?
but you don't think he would have said something?
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, like I honestly don't know. Like I don't know. Could be true.
Because you
Might
know how they
not
gave
be.
you a less sentence. I mean,
Well, yeah. When you talk about the
when
other,
you give, so
well, yeah. But I mean, there's people out there that'll die for their country. Like bomb something and they die.
uh,
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. You never know. That's all I'm saying.
there's a bug in my thing.
Ew. What is it? Let's see it. Get it close. What is it?
It
Oh,
has wings.
oh, it might be one of those. Do you have any plants?
No,
Does it
but
look
I
like a
have
baby
a,
fly?
yeah, look, it has a little wing.
Yeah, it's a fruit fly.
Ugh,
It's swimming around. You almost drank it.
I did. I was like, and I was drinking it.
Carnita.
I used that. And the little fly is like, coming up next.
How cute. I feel like, oh my God.
And in the middle of my tooth.
I
Coming up
know.
next, guys. Stay
Hanging
tuned
out.
for more.
F and adulting. No, that'd be
And
kind
then
of cute. Put it
and
there.
then the
I
camera
put it
says,
there. It zoomed in.
oh,
Zoop.
it zooms in and it's all dancing.
Oh my
You're
God.
dumb. Anyways,
No, that was cute.
coming
Hi.
up next, guys. Oh my God, the Olympics. Crystal, have you been watching? Not really.
No, ma'am. I have not been watching, but I heard a lot of good things
Yeah,
on my social media.
on your social media.
Yeah.
So are you like an Olympic watcher though? Like, do
No, I don't
you won't
watch
watch
or
it? No,
follow mm-mm.
nothing at all. Like, there's nothing that like, oh,
Football.
like football.
Just football.
But that's not an Olympic
No,
sport.
it,
Weirdo. I'm
no, I
asking you
know,
about the
but I mean, like
Olympics.
something about Olympics. No, I don't watch it ever. I
Like
used to.
gymnastics or like
Swimming.
swimming
Swimming was something I would watch. With
because
I
of
think
Phelps.
Phelps.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while I would even watch it and I'd be all
So
excited.
you would
Yeah.
like to watch because of the, well, obviously because of the athletes, not just like to watch.
Yeah, no, just I don't. It's not something that I'd be like, oh, let's watch the Olympics. No, I will never choose it. Like
Yeah.
choose. Uh,
Um, I remember being younger and wanting like watching the Winter Olympics, like the ice skating.
yeah, I was gonna just say
Yeah.
that. I'm like, wait. When I was younger, I used to actually sit there and watch the skating.
I don't know. It's
I just
something so
it looks so difficult, but
so
so they do it so.
nice and
It's
effortless, and you're just like,
it looks effortless, but like they do it so easy, make it look easy. But I've actually gone like skating, ice skating, and it's
mhm,
not like rollerblading
it's not like
at
rollerblading.
all.
I've never gone ice
No,
skating. I don't know. I
it's
have this thing where I feel like the blade is gonna cut my neck or something.
no, it's not
Like it's
that.
gonna be something like
It's
Final
not that
Destination
sharp.
crap.
It's not like that
I've
sharp,
always thought
honestly.
of that.
Like,
You know,
you fall and
like
hit somebody's like
like
skating,
like Final Destination style. Everything just happens and it's like boom,
and
boom,
it's
boom,
just like
boom, and
boom,
it,
boom. Yeah, that's why you stay away from people. You just keep your distance. If it
yeah,
happens to
like
someone, you're far away from it. Okay,
mm.
so
So
I don't
yeah,
know.
I've
Maybe
always been afraid of those blades because I've seen people like sharpening the blades and stuff. So to me, it seems like you're sharpening it. Obviously, it's gonna be fucking
I think I
sharp.
don't. I honestly don't know.
Haven't you seen Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, I've
The old
seen
man
it,
is
but
like fucking sharpening the fuck out of these things, and I'm like, oh fuck no, I would never.
well, I'm guessing because when I went skating, I guess mine weren't good enough then because
But
they
did you
weren't
fall a
sharp.
lot?
Oh yeah.
Did you fall? Well, then they weren't good.
But I'm just okay. Hey, hey.
Aye,
I'm
aye.
just saying, I don't know. Like they did not look like they were sharp at all. And like I think that was one of the first things I checked.
I think it's instinct, like an
You know what I
instinct,
mean?
right? Like you just
Yeah.
want to go like this.
And
I
it
guess.
wasn't even sharp at all. Like I
Like when
think
they tell you that
it
knife is
was
sharp,
flat.
you just like, ooh,
Uh,
let me see.
ay, ay, me corté. Pues te estoy
Oh,
diciendo.
pendeja.
Te estoy diciendo. Y ahí vas. Pues
But it's
ay,
like, oh, está caliente, a ver.
a ver. Ay.
Ay,
Yeah, it's the first thing
yeah,
they tell you.
it's
But
funny.
yeah.
So yeah, I remember watching ice skating, and then like right now, um, I don't like turn on to like, oh, I'm gonna watch the Olympics, but if I see it, I'll just stay there watching it, and I get into it, like the swimming, or
Yeah.
like the gymnastics, because you're like, what the fuck, like they're insane. Um,
Oh, sorry. I remember I used to watch also. Yeah, I guess I used to watch it a lot when I was younger, but not anymore. So there,
yeah.
yeah, never mind.
So yeah, or like running, like track
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So what do you think about Simone Biles leaving and then coming back and getting the bronze for the US? People were kind of like pissed off. So she pretty much withdrew from doing the vault and uneven bars, which is the ones that are, which ones, right? Like the uneven
Yeah,
bars, obviously.
yeah.
The finals at the Olympics. So, because she said that she wanted to take a break, like a mental break. After further consultation with medical staff, Simone Biles has decided to withdraw from the event finals for vault and the uneven bars. She will continue to be evaluated daily to determine whether to compete in the finals for floor exercise and balance beam. Biles has received an outpouring of support after revealing that she did not feel like she was in a place mentally to compete and was dealing with the dreaded phenomenon known as the twisties. She said later that the support had made me realize on more than my accomplishments and gymnastics, which I never truly believed before. Her withdrawal from the vault opens up a spot for another teammate, um, which was U.S. gymnast Michaela Skinner. An event specialist will join Jade Carey in the final, that already happened, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they got the silver medal and all that, but so a lot of people were like pissed off that, you know,
That she, yeah.
she took time and that oh yeah, she quit and this and that, you know. But I'm like, really?
Well, I mean, I
The
don't even know
girl
why
has
people
been
butt
doing
in.
Olympics for like I don't know how many fucking years, you know. She's been doing it for such a long time. You know, it's if she feels like she needs a break or she needs
She could take a
then she
break.
can
Like,
take it, you
what
know?
is it to them? People are always
So
gonna fucking say shit about everything, dude. There's always gonna be someone
it's so dumb.
or many.
So it says we remain in awe of Simone, who continues to handle this situation with courage and grace, and all of the athletes who have stepped up during these unexpected circumstances. USA Gymnastics said. So they were backing her up and everything, you know. So I feel like, hey, she needs time. She needs time, you know. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah, dude. I mean,
Nobody else is
it's
competing. What the fuck? What do you have to say? Are you competing? No, then shut the fuck
it's
up.
exactly, exactly, dude. Like they don't know like their hard work and what it takes, you know,
Exactly.
like
And she was
shut
one
up.
of the victims that remember one of the I don't know if you ever saw that where it came out that they were sexually molested
Oh no.
by the doctor or whatever that would do their physicals and exams and all
What
that.
the how
Yes.
when?
Oh my god, Crystal, you have to
I
watch
didn't
this.
know about that. I don't know. I just think watching the news is really sad
Well,
stuff.
it was all over and it was like yeah, like a lot of gymnasts went through that, you know, and she was one of them. So I feel like, man, she's already gone through so much, you know.
Yeah, like let
So
her take a break.
she deserves a break. So
Yeah. And
and
it's not like she's just competing at the Olympics. It's hard work throughout the whole year, like, you know, keeping built and
exactly, it's not like just
practicing
that
every
day.
day. Yeah. So I don't know why. I don't know. People are so weird sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you about I know you don't watch the Olympics, but there is a women's finals weightlifting. Transgender weightlifter becomes focus of inclusion versus fairness debate. So it says Tokyo, August 1st. At age 43, New Zealand weightlifter Laurel Hubbard is nearly twice the average age of her Tokyo 2020 competitors. Having shifted 285 kilograms in qualifying, she is also one of the strongest in the field. On Monday, she will become the first openly transgender athlete to compete in an Olympics, and her participation has been as divisive an issue as whether the games should have even gone ahead during the global pandemic. Hubbard was born male but changed her name 8 years ago and underwent hormone therapy to transition before resuming weightlifting, a sport she abandoned more than a decade ago. Transgender rights advocates have applauded the International Olympic Committee's IOC decision to allow, under certain criteria, athletes like Hubbard who identify as women to compete in women's events. But some former athletes and activists believe her background gives her an unfair physiological advantage and say her inclusions in the super heavyweight 87 plus kilogram category undermines a protracted struggle for women to be treated equally in sports. Women have been able to have that competition for 16 years, and now you've got a male in there who likely take a spot on the podium and take a place that should be going deservedly to a female competitor, said Catherine Deves, co-founder of Say Women's Sports Australia. No, what is it? Australasia?
Australasia.
Hubbard has not spoken with media since her place on the New Zealand team was confirmed. But in a statement on Friday, she thanked the IOC for its commitment to making sport exclusive and accessible. Um, so what do you think about that, Crystal? What do you feel
Uh,
like? I mean,
I
uh,
mean, I don't know how all this like the whole changing like what it
affects
causes or how,
someone.
yeah, I don't know the effects of like the actual person or being, but like from what I know, and I don't know a lot obviously, but like I don't know, like it kind of seems like
Unfair.
unfair. Yeah.
Yeah, just plain simple. I feel like I think even they would agree. I
No,
understand I understand everybody should
like
be
they're a
equal.
woman now, I get it, but like I don't know, for some reason I feel like they still have more strength. And I, like I said, I don't know.
As a
Yeah,
man,
like
yes, you tend to have more strength than well, you're stronger than females, so that's the reason why they have men's competitions and females competitions. So you
yeah,
can
because
kind of
it's
keep it a
different.
little even, fair.
Yeah.
So when a transgender person, w- and it's like perfectly fine, like there's nothing wrong with you being transgender
No, there isn't.
and like identifying yourself as a woman, but now you're talking about competition and competing in a sport that's like, you know, and there's obviously going to be people who are going to they're going to be
Gonna
like,
say
"No, it's not
something.
fair. It's not fair." But then again, like you're saying, you do have a good point where you're like, "Okay, she took I mean, there's so much that happens transitioning that
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine. There's so much stuff that goes in your body and like there's so much
Changes
changes and
and
stuff
yeah.
that you don't know how it affects the person. You don't
Yeah.
know if it makes them weaker, if it makes them more,
Or if
and
they keep their strength or what, like I
exactly. So I mean, if you see what's her name? What's her
her name is Laurel Hubbard.
Laurel. So if you see her, she's
Laurel?
a Laurel or
I
Laurel.
don't
I'll
know.
say
Laurel.
Laurel. She's a large, you know, person. Like and it's kind of tough to be like, oh, this is
Yeah,
regardless of
no,
you being a female or a male, like you're a large person, you're like
yeah,
you're
no.
big. I'm not saying she's fat or anything. I'm just saying she's a big person.
Yeah.
So even being as a big person, as a big woman, if you're a female, like, or you're still gonna be stronger than,
Yeah,
but again,
definitely.
yeah. So hey, like her being born a male that was that size, and then turning into a female, you still, and competing on a weightlifting
And
thing. So you figure
yeah.
she's strong.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get
She's
it.
strong,
And that's what
so
I
then
would
it's kind
think
of
too.
like I would feel like it would be unfair.
Yeah, I get you.
But I mean, I
And
love the
like I
fact that they're so inclusive and it's like, okay, we'll allow you to do it. But, it's kind of like, well, how fair is that for the other girls?
and it's kind of like a tough situation where you can't like kind of like pick any side like for me, because I could see maybe like her point of view, like she could, like if they didn't let her play, like I could feel like, oh well, like she's a woman now, but then there's also this side where, you know what I mean, like, well, you are probably stronger, you know what I mean, like I don't know, like I said, pero there's like two different for me, like I wouldn't, you know what I
Hmm.
mean, like it's,
So
I
I,
don't know,
I
like
think that's the reason why they let her compete because it's like, okay, well, it is what it is.
if, yeah.
Like, and that's the reason, and they're trying to be inclusive and it's awesome that, that You
that they're
You have
permitting.
that because I know there's another transgender female that's in the soccer team. I don't know which one, which team, but I know there's, so that's awesome that that they're doing that,
Yeah.
that they're
I
allowing
just
all
feel like
this
soccer is
and
a little bit more of a sports where, yeah, okay, go ahead. You know what I mean? Because it's running and kicking, and like I feel like, in that point, like we could definitely like be faster than a
and
male,
you see
like,
the
but it's
girl
like
is
strength, like it's
very.
just something so different for me, like to compete in, and
And the girl that I'm talking about is not like compared to Laurel, she looks like a little kid, like.
yeah,
So her body is more smaller,
petite
and
and
so she kind of like it fits in with the other girls. Where if you had Laurel playing soccer, she'd fucking be kicking ass and shit.
yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So it's like okay, but I mean, at the same time, like if you think about it, you're like, fuck. If I have a big kid, I'm not gonna be able to put him on sports because people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's not fair. He should be playing with older kids, even if he's younger. You think about
Yeah.
it like, well, it's
Yeah,
not
every way there's
shit.
a
My
bunch
fucking
of
kid
ways to
is
think about it.
big, but his age is young, and this is the category he's supposed to be in. But why? It's not my
Why
fault. Your
is
fucking kid is
yeah.
tiny, and my kid is huge.
Yeah, I get you.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it always goes to like
Two
the
different
size. So
yeah.
I mean, I get. So that's what I'm saying. I can see both ways. Like I can see how it could be very unfair. But then again, you think
It could
about it
be
like how
unfair on
I'm
the other
telling you,
side.
like
Yeah.
little kids are all like you.
Yeah, I
I
get
remember
you.
seeing my little brother playing soccer or like football, and he's seeing these bigger freaking kids, and you're like, they're gonna kick his ass.
And you're like, oh shit,
But
like
I mean, they're
no,
his age, but it's just they grow up a
they're
lot
bigger.
faster, and
Yeah.
they're just. I mean, they just look like 12-year-olds when you're playing with like 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
And so it kind of reminds me of that. Where it's like, okay, it might not seem fair, but it is technically fair, because they're the same age. It just happens that this one's
That
larger than
this one's
the
bigger than the
yeah.
other one. Yeah, I get
So
you.
that's how I'm seeing it. I
Yeah, it
mean, I see
goes.
unfairness, but then at the same time, I'm like, no, well, shit. She technically is a female now, and she
Yeah.
has every right to compete.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it happens. Like these females are not tiny either. The other
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on.
No,
Um,
yeah.
so that's Olympics. I don't know if you noticed, but I think it was Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg. They have this little show or this little thing. I don't know if they're doing it on TikTok or what, but they're talking about they have this section, this I guess like podcast or show on the Olympics, and they talk about the Olympics.
Yeah.
And it is so funny, dude.
I need to hear it. I need to
You
hear it.
do. You need to hear it. It's hilarious. Did you, I got this
What?
from Facebook. It says person who paid 28 million to go to space cancels trip because they're too busy that day.
What?
And this obviously this was back in July 16th. This year, obviously.
28 million. Really?
Yeah, but I believe they're not going,
They
but then they have someone else going for them. But it's funny because how they say it, like, "Oh, I didn't
I'm
schedule.
too
I didn't put it on my
busy,
schedule to
but
go
I'm
to
gonna
the
be too busy for that. So I'm
moon."
gonna go ahead and skip on that.
It'll
Like
be like me. I'm running late, guys.
all the
Oh, it's
time,
like
I'd
the
say.
biggest day of your life because who goes to the moon? Like, who the fuck pays 28
Yeah, dude.
million
And
to go
you're
to the
like too
moon?
busy going to a fucking, I don't know, like a meeting, a work meeting. Like
And you're
I would have
like,
called in.
hey guys, I can't make it. And then
I'm
like,
working. I forgot I work today.
and then you know how like when you
I
don't
had
go,
dinner plans.
when you don't go, and then you get that guilt. Like, fuck, I could have
Oh
been
yeah,
making
like I
this
should have
much.
gone.
And then
Yeah.
imagine the kind of guilt that you get, like, man, I could have traveled to the moon.
But now I yeah, like
Now when? Like, it's like
$28
a
million
one in a
dollars more.
million fucking chance for you to fucking go to
That's
the moon, and it's
crazy,
like,
dude. And you're canceled.
I
Dude,
canceled it because I was too tired.
would you honestly go though?
Fuck no.
I wouldn't either.
But
Dude,
imagine how
fuck no.
beautiful it
I'm
looks.
sure. I'm sure.
But I'm
And
claustrophobic.
I would
Fuck
love
that
to
shit.
see that. I would love to see that. Just I'm scared of heights. Imagine I'd probably die up there, going up there, dude. Like halfway up there, you'd be like, I don't know.
You'd be like
Dude.
those ladies. Have you seen the ones where it's like the trampoline thing? Like they go up, boop, and then like they have the cameras and they just
Oh yeah, and they're all
come
like,
back,
and then they come back and
and then they get,
dude, I swear to you,
you'd
dude,
be like that.
I went to Western Playland like this year actually with my niece and my brother and
Yeah.
her
And Western Playland,
boyfriend.
guys, if you guys don't know,
Western
or if you're
Playland
not from El
is
Paso,
it's
it'll
a
be kind of
park.
like a what? It's
Like
not
a
like
the tiniest Six Flag ever, like a corner of Six Flags.
yeah,
A corner, tiny corner
a
of it. Like
corner.
it's not a big deal. Like I've never been to Six Flags, but
Or
I've
it's like
seen
a local little, what is it? Like a
amusement park.
amusement park, but it's not like a huge amusement park. But
It's pretty. It's a
back in
right.
the day, I don't know how it is now. I haven't been.
It's the same there. There's like I think like one or two new rides, but it's not like
Yeah, but I
yeah.
think every little town or every city has like that
Has a
little.
little tiny place.
Obviously, we have Six Flags, but I
We have
know
Western
like
Playland.
Amarillo has one too because I went with my little niece.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like Western Playland. So,
Oh, that's cool.
anyways, what happened?
What? Oh, and you know what I forgot to mention? There was an incident at Western Playland and El Bandido. It's
Is
a
that the
roller
one that was
coaster ride.
falling?
It's a roller coaster ride. No, it wasn't
Oh, no.
falling. The car got stuck.
It's stuck. Yes, I remember
Yeah.
seeing that.
And like everybody was fine, but like it
That
got
shit would
stuck, I
freak
guess.
me out, dude. I would get freaked out. Like
Dude,
that
yes.
would be. If I'm already freaked out as it is,
That's some
with
kind of
roller
like Final
coasters-
Destination shit.
Wow, no, it's like
Fuck no.
fuck that. So, what were you
But
saying about Western
forgot.
Playland? That you're afraid of heights?
Oh yeah, we ended up going to the chairs up there. You know
Uh-huh.
how there's little chairs that take you
Oh,
through the
the ones
whole
that go
amusement
like that,
park.
dude.
No, they
Oh.
take you straight through the whole thing like that.
Oh, the ones that
So
go
you could
around.
see, yeah, so you could see the
Yeah.
whole park.
That shit got
And
me.
dude, I couldn't.
Scared.
It wasn't even that high, dude. I honestly,
You
and I
would've
just
made the
couldn't,
fall.
dude.
You would have made the fall, Crystal.
I know, I probably would have broken something, obviously, or more than one something. But I swear to God, dude, I didn't enjoy that ride at all. And like, I was literally telling my brother, like, you better shut up and don't talk to me right now. I was in a bad mood. Like, I wanted to get off. It was.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And my hands, dude, when I got
You're
off,
sweating.
they were red from gripping on the bar all the way.
It's because
Did
I feel
they
like
imagine to the
now,
moon?
and then
No.
the pressure that you feel, like when it goes up, and oh my god,
I know, dude. No.
No.
You
No, I
gotta
don't
be
know.
fucking.
But
Ballsy.
imagine, like that would be a story to tell, dude. Like,
Well, you
who
would.
the fuck goes to the moon? Like,
But-
you'd be like the sensation everywhere.
I'm the kind of person that thinks about shit that could happen. Like, I'm the kind of person that thinks about shit that could happen. Like, when it's most likely not gonna happen, or I don't know, but shit could happen up there. And I think of all the scenarios that could happen. So I just freak myself out more. Like what if you go up there and you can't come back down and you're stuck up there forever and you die? Or
Have you seen
what
that
if it
fucking
goes
movie with
Sandra?
Oh my god, yes.
Dude, that shit gave. I'm telling you, I got anxiety watching that movie. Imagine if I was literally up there.
Hell no.
I would have died up there, honestly.
You I know you have to take a course, obviously. Like you take a course to know what the
Well,
fuck
I'm
to
sure, but
experience and pero pues imagine still. But I would I don't know. I feel
Me
like
da ansias pensar eso.
I would do it.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, I would do
If-
it. I would
if
so
they- If there was a like if they gave me a percentage, a good percentage of like, what's the percentage that something's not gonna happen? Like
What
I
if it
don't
explodes?
like what is the exactly, you know what I mean? Give me a percentage. Then I would probably think about it and ask more questions like how long are we gonna be up there? Are we coming back fast?
Are we
Shit like
coming
that.
back fast?
Like is it
No.
just up there 5 seconds
Time
and we're
is
coming back?
different over there.
But how long does it take in our time?
So the Challenger space shuttle on January 28th, 1986, 7 astronauts were killed in the Challenger space shuttle. It exploded shortly after launch. Imagine that shit. It
And
launches
you
and then it just
are
explodes
telling
and
me
you
that
fucking
exactly why I wouldn't go. There's and they were expecting everything to be fine. Did they have a percentage given to them? No.
no.
You know, I would have asked those questions. Like, what's the percentage that this thing might explode on the way up? Oh, guess what? It's 100%. I'm just saying, like
Mm.
60%. No, thank you. I'll pass on that. If the percentage is
Wow.
higher than six, no.
The shuttle took off just before noon from the Kennedy Space Center near Cape Canaveral, Florida. Americans watched from the ground below and on televisions around the country. Many of them were school children who had high interest in the launch because
Oh
of
God.
Mac- Macaulay. After launch, a booster engine broke apart, according to NASA. Just 73 seconds into the flight, the space shuttle exploded in midair, breaking apart. It has been a subject of dispute whether all 7 astronauts died from the explosion or whether some of them may have been alive until they fell to the ground. It was the first time NASA lost an astronaut during a flight.
Damn.
Dude, that's horrible. And then this is all caught like
On
on
camera and
camera. The kids
everything.
are fucking watching this, and oh my goodness. And I think there was a teacher there. That's why they were.
Yeah.
Ay, so like you telling me all this, I'm like, fuck that. Maybe no, I wouldn't want to go.
Like
Maybe I'm okay here.
it's just like
You
okay,
know what?
scary
If
shit happens down here and now you're going up there and you don't know what happens up there and
what if
it's
there's
just
an
creepy.
alien thing that attaches to you?
Well, you haven't seen that movie with that
Yeah.
guy that went up there? I think it's the astronaut's wife. It's called
Oh yes, yes,
where he goes up
yes.
there and then they go do like this project and they both come back like but there's like a little second when they're like what is that? And then it goes off but they come back quick.
Yeah.
And it just took those seconds for aliens to get inside them. And they come back as aliens.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, but I don't remember the whole thing. But it's just insane.
It is.
It's insane because I don't think I even would like skydive because of the whole
Mm-mm.
thing, you know?
No, no, no. Dude, not even like, I don't even think I'd bungee
I've
jump.
heard of so many fucking people who just no.
Die, like just land, like their parachutes mess up and it's like, mm-mm.
No,
No,
thank you.
sir. Not for
I'm
me. I'm
good
safe
here.
down here. I'm already in trouble down here. You never know, like if a big something can land on me or I fall and I can break my neck or whatever. And
So
no,
you're
you're not
like,
gonna send me
no.
up there. I'm not gonna go look for it when it's just
I'm not taking
no.
any chances.
I'm not like I'm already taking chances here. I'm not gonna take more.
True.
It's just crazy. I don't know,
True
scary.
that. But you only
Imagine,
live
dude.
once. YOLO.
Imagine though, like you're in the plane, you jump out and you're like, yeah, falling down, all
Imagine what goes through your
woo, and then
mind.
you pull
And
and
nothing.
nothing, and you're like, okay, I have my emergency. You pull, and guess what? You didn't never had that emergency,
Mhm.
and you're just falling. Like,
And you know
what's
it's like
going through your
inevitable that you're gonna
head?
die.
Like, you're going hard, and you're just, I don't know, like just going through that whole thing. No,
I think you
well,
just start praying. At that moment, you just start praying like,
but
I'm gonna
okay,
die.
yeah, but what do you pray? Like, I hope I'm not. I'm not. I hope it doesn't hurt.
Ooh, I hope it's like instant.
I know, but imagine just thinking about that, dude. Oh,
Just like boom. That's it. You know, like
Dude, what? No, like just
I'd
like how
rather
is
just
that?
die quick
I'm sure
than
you're gonna
just
feel that, but you're gonna feel that for a slight second.
for nothing. It's gonna feel like boom, you're dead.
Yeah, but how horrible does that feel?
I don't think you even feel it because of the adrenaline.
I hope not. I hope. I mean, I'm
Because
not.
people have gotten bitten by sharks, by sharks,
Baby shark, 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 shark.
baby shark, baby shark,
I just say go.
baby shark, mama shark,
Shark.
by sharks,
Sorry.
by baby
So
sharks,
people have been attacked by
by sharks.
sharks, vicious sharks in the ocean. This place.
So they've been attacked by sharks. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And they don't even feel it until eventually because of the adrenaline, because of the what's going on. The
Yeah.
body
Like your
kind
body
of
doesn't
like
feel it until
your
later.
body
Until
works
it
that
sits in.
way. It like helps you like, hey, you're not gonna feel it right now, but you'll feel it later.
You
You'll
give
feel
me a minute.
it
I'll
later.
be back for you, man. You gotta regret it. You gotta regret going swimming.
You're gonna feel
I'm
it later,
coming.
though.
You're feeling that right there?
I'm gonna save you right now, but you're gonna feel that shit later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
I don't know. It's
that's our
just a lot of
show,
things to think
Crystal.
about.
That's our show.
That's our show. I liked it. It's good.
It was good.
It came natural.
We talked about everything.
Well, 3 things.
We talked about
But we always go out of track and make it into more things. Like right now, for example, the shark. And
yeah.
I'll be back.
I'll be the pain's like I'm coming back.
I'll be here.
I'm
I
coming
don't know,
back
but
stronger than ever.
stronger than ever. Damn, that shit. I don't know. But
Stronger
I
than ever.
guess I don't know. It's just
What?
crazy to think about heights.
Yeah, I'm like
I don't think I would.
I can. I mean, it sounds so cool, like but then I wouldn't pay. First of all, they're paying a shitload of money. With that, you can do so much more.
And you might be paying for your own death. Like why
Yeah, but
even?
like instead of fucking like, dude, you're paying 28 million. Fucking go and do something else.
Do something else useful with that money.
Like fucking go feed the hungry. Go fucking
or something else.
and they'll
too,
probably like, yeah, we
make
already
a
donate.
big
We already donate to that, or we already do. Who cares? Like fucking
like
instead
donated. Yeah,
instead of like, hey, I'm gonna go to the moon. What are you
that's
gonna do
so much
there?
money.
It's like you already have
it
astronauts
is
to do that.
like I know you said that would be an experience. Yeah, but no, there's other things that you could do with that money that are gonna
yeah,
be better and not only help yourself but others.
yeah, exactly.
If you have that kind of money to be spending on going out of space.
Like who the fuck says, "Oh, I'm gonna pay"?
Like go
28
look at the rest of the
million.
world, which I doubt you have looked at every single piece of the world, and then
Everything needs help.
like even that.
Yeah,
But whatever.
it seems
But I
very
love you,
like.
buddy.
But you know how the wealthy and they don't know what to do
I
with
know.
their fucking
Their money.
money.
They're so rich they don't know what
Let's
to
just
do
go
with
to
it. Give me
fucking-
some. Give me
Just
some.
go to the
Okay.
moon. Give us some.
Time to be alive, start a podcast, become a DJ, try and fill the void inside. I'd be lying if I didn't say that sounds nice. Wake up, check your phone, but the batteries die.